Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, the Ninja King, and today we're doing what if Deku never got into UA. I hope you guys like this part, and like, comment, share, and subscribe this part, and let's not waste any more of our times and get on with the It seemed to be the next day in Clock Tower, with Midoriya waking up once again from his dorms. After what happened yesterday with Chusalane, he realized that he was definitely not gonna get along with him. Meanwhile, on the other hand, Chusalane was back in his dorm, stretching around and doing some exercises, as Xiang Ling would basically see him. Got any problem, pretty boy? No, not at all. It's the fact that why didn't you talk to our other roommates? Yeah, whatever. Chusalane wouldn't get up before getting himself into the shower. Plus, today's a weekend. I don't have to do anything. I think I should go and apologize to Midoriya. About what? Lane wouldn't say, shouting from the shower. Well, from obviously what you did. You probably left him terrified. He laughs a little bit. Fuck off. Lane wouldn't say. Probably not. Mm. Still, I got some friends to hang out with. Oh, sure, go ahead, hang out with some other friends you want, you peppered prince. Again, I'm not a prince. Yeah, your ancestors would like to beg the difference. Chang Ling would then start to walk away. And sorry if I'm mispronouncing his name. I don't know how to pronounce his name properly. Sorry, everyone. With Chusalane in the shower. Still, I wonder if the teachers will ever call me by my real name. Chusalane remembers his real name, Satanta, getting the name from a friend of his, Chusalane, but more like given to him by his teacher. Heck, I could take my real name as my hero name. No one has to know about it, right? I wouldn't say as the water falls down. Meanwhile, in Midoriya's dorm, Midoriya would get up, seeing that the girls were once again back to watching some movies. Hey, what you doing?
Oh, nothing much, Midoriya. Me and Zolta were just watching some movies. Wanna join us?
Medusa said to Midoriya. Midoriya would then say that he is not interested. He said that he's gonna go and visit Zero or maybe Archer as he walks away. Now, where are the dorms? I wonder what the other dorms and clock towers are like. As Midoriya starts walking around wanting to go to each of the classes, but he knows that he can't. Each of the classes are different from each others because they're, well, different classes in general with different students. Midoriya is also different because he is also kind of not like the rest of the students in Clock Tower. Like the rest of the students in Clock Tower, Midoriya never wanted to come here. At best, he wanted to go to UA just like All Might. But then again, coming here wasn't that of a bad of an idea after all. After all, maybe something's meant to happen anyways. As Midoriya was slightly jogging around, he then spots as he then crashes himself into someone. Sorry about it. Hey, watch where you're going next time, a blonde-haired boy would then say. He seems to be wearing what seems to be a white t-shirt with blue pants. Next to him would be a towering, muscular figure holding what seems to be some sort of club-like sword. Next to both of them would be a pink-haired slash purple-haired girl looking at Midoriya. Are you okay? The girl would then say. Yeah, I'm perfectly fine, Midoriya would then say, getting up, as the girl and the rest of the tree would walk up. That was a nice, Jason, the brooding man would then say. Really, Hercules? Then again, work here. What do you think about it, Medea?
I personally don't see anything like this, but if you ask me, Jason Sama, it's all good with me. Plus, he's a firster just like us, so I think we should be nice to him.
Am I really that old, Hercules? No, you're not. She just called you that out of respect. Please, Medea, can you stop calling her that? Plus, we need to meet up with the other Argonauts. Argonauts, huh? Sure, why not? Jason would then say, walking to their group that they decided to name the Argonauts. Meanwhile, in the teacher's room, the principal's office, Zeldos was drinking his coffee, reading to a bunch of papers, when suddenly he feels something. Energy shifting around him, world breaking and cracking of reality. Zeldos sighs, knowing what this means. As then, another version of him shows up. Hello there! Zeldos would then say, leave. Oh, come on, you're gonna tell me to leave after I just came? Zeldos would look at the other version of himself. Just leave. Please. What are you doing here? Come on. We all know there's a universe version of us everywhere in the multiverse. I cannot meet. What about Gaia and Alaya? Why are they not stopping you? Oh, right. I know I'm getting my own answer. Overseers. You get the point. This one's overseer doesn't even like Alaya. He respects Gaia enough to keep her working, but Alaya, yes, he has been shut down for how many years? The man would start counting in his mouth. Millions of years, okay? So just leave, he would say. Still, I am still wondering how this world came to be. No mazes, no mazecraft. All of them have quirks. Do you want to give me the history of this world? Sure, why not? It all happened during the 7th century. At the age of the gods happened, something happened in this timeline as well, which I start to learn from Gaia's records. She calls it the Gaia's records. Magic and magecraft started to dwindle. Originally, magic and magecraft was really prevalent back in the days, but then it just started to disappear. Slowly but surely, every magic around this world started to disappear and vanish out of existence, like it wasn't even a thing. But as it started to disappear, nothing came to be. Humanity just moved on, forgetting the long history of magic and tales of heroic figures. After the age of heroes were over, where legendary heroes were born, they all disappeared. One by one, the last remnant of magic started to disappear as well. You can say in this world, mystery completely vanished because of some sort of event or something. So this timeline is like the moon cell timelines. Zeldris would then say, in a way, but we don't have a moon cell. I already checked up that. Plus, if there was, it would be a lot more chaotic. But as magic and magecraft disappeared, everything went back to normality. Without magic and magecraft and the help of Gaia, the true apostles and dead apostles kind of vanished as well, seeing that there was no point. The church, once a holy organization, which is still till today. Wait, they're still working? Yeah, but they like to keep it more of a secret. The only people that know of them are Yue and Neju and me and Clock Tower. Ah, that explains a lot of things. The other Zeldas would then say. But seriously, why are you here? Just wanted to check on a friend of mine. Or I guess technically speaking, we are the versions of ourselves, so this is narcissism in its most finest form. Ah boy, I'm gonna hate this life of mine, aren't I? But let's continue. It all started from what many people believe was a boy with glowing powers. Actually, it didn't. Gaia finally saw something, a glimpse of humanity. This world was becoming a lost build, stagnation. But Gaia and the Overseer didn't want this to happen. They didn't want this world to become like the dire worlds that other Overseers forgot to protect and just said, if they're dying, let them die. So this world's Overseer and Gaia concocted a plan. They were going to bring back magecraft, but make it in a way that it's constantly evolving with the human's body. So the doomsday theory is not true in this universe? No, unlike most other universes like this, the doomsday theory is not in our universe. So what Gaia and the Overseer did was gave something. The first experiment. As they called it, Project 1. All for one. That's correct. The first quirk person was born off of one's mother. Didn't have any quirk, or had the capability of having one, but it was genetically hampered for some reason. Meanwhile, on the other hand, Satan gave birth to two children, twins, who were then washed away before off of one stole her quirk. After that, news publications of many people around the world happened. First of all, 50 babies in India were first born with the multiple powers. One by one, everyone started to get powers. What made this even more curious to me was the fact that legends of old were starting to be born. Like, for example, Odin and other mythological gods were born into this world, but as humans, they still had their past memories and had their past powers. They were called the first civilization heroes. Ah, yes, I've been hearing that in the history books. The first top 10. The first 10. Or, as don't wonder the top 10 gods, wonder the head gods of each religion. That's correct. Each of them strived to better this place, and with their help, all for one was shut down for a bit. Until, they eventually had to die. After that, Hero Society was formed, and the quirks were regulated. And here I thought it would be ended. But who knew that things were going to happen? After a long time, I managed to access the second magic kaleidoscope, thanks to my quirk, Parallel Worlds. Yes, that quirk of you that allows you to see the lines between other worlds. That's correct. I somehow managed to tap to the root and got the first, second, and third magic. Heaven's Field, Kaleidoscope, and a Time. Yes. Powerful magics indeed. That allowed me to travel to other worlds and learn how different my world was. Even meeting face to face with the Overseer, Dreadnought, and even the will of the planet itself, Gaia. Gaia was a lot more pleasing to say than a liar would ever be. That's for certain. Gaia's a bitch. Oh, I mean, a liar's one. The other Zeldris would then say. After that, I decided to open a clock tower, which then immediately seeing this chance, the gods dropped their children there. One by one, everything else has happened into place. What I didn't know was that Gaia and the Overseer had something else planned, bringing back legends from the old. John the Orc, King Alt, King Arthur, all variations of him, made and be were going to happen. And one by one, they were born. So, to take amended, Gaia recommended me a few things. The Grand class. She told that one by one each of the Grand will be born and they were going to be the top. So I made Clock Tower and named it after Clock Tower. How interesting. My school first started at London where the heroes started to pop up. Then it got branched down to other worlds, giving UA a money. If UA was the top school of Japan, Clock Tower was the top school of, London. Soon it would start to be branching out into more and more. I was not keeping this as a secret. My activities was then noticed by the chess, and let's just say we had a competition. I won, obviously. No wonder you can win this. And they approved me. Many nations also approved of me because I was doing a better job than UA could ever. Personally speaking, saying that what's going to happen in the future is going to happen. So tell me something. Do you have things planned for the future? The other Zeldris would then say with a smile. Certain things will happen. For now, I'm just surprised Midoriya came to Clock Tower. Oh, really? Why? My original thought it was gonna go to UA and everything, but coming here in Clock Tower, that's not that bad of a choice if you personally ask me. Sure, it's gonna be a lot more of a headache to deal with when the villains start to attack, but hey, if things are gonna be good, things are gonna be good. Zelvis would then say with a why did I say that word? With a cocky smile. The other Zeldas would then laugh. Thanks for the history lesson. Now, leave before I call someone else. Fine. Cease. I just wanted to know how this world was made. Really? Yeah. Sort of, I was curious. Your world is an enigma. Again, I don't know how to pronounce that word, okay? You and me both. Well, sometimes things can happen. Enigma. That's it. That's the word. The other Zeldris would then say, yes, my world is an enigma. But it's a good one. Something not a lost belt. All Matt is currently being recorded in the Throne of Heroes. I wonder if anyone will ever summon him. What class? I'm pretty sure Ruler would be fitting. But I won't be surprised if it was Berserker as well. Probably not. Yeah. See you. Yeah, the Zeldris would then say before disappearing. And get that this paper works. Tomorrow's all my class. I wonder if I can do something interesting with him. Zeldris would say with a smile on his face as the other Zeldris would leave, coming to hopes and walls before coming in front of Guy and Alaya. Yeah, I know I disappeared for a bit, but come on. Oh, what is this? Here we then see Archer fighting up a group of dead apostles. What is happening here? Guy and Alaya would explain that in this universe, Archer was summoned in the Fourth Holy Grail War. Go and watch What If Archer was summoned in the Fourth War for more information about this war. I know this is basically blatant advertising, but hey, come on, I want to see my other series also blossoms, and I liked doing that What If as well. Anyways, back to the world. Zeldos would basically be looking into the files of students, one after another, trying to find out what other things can happen in this. He would basically be tired, his mind would be rattling, and he just wants to take a nap. That is what Zeldos wants in his life right about now. A nap. A nice little nap. But he knows that his job as the principal of Clock Tower is not going to be easy. Meanwhile, we go back to Midoriya, who has successfully met up with Shiro and Archer. So you both have the same quirk? Yeah, thanks to us being fraternal twins, we kind of do. Archer would then say before forming his bow, and so does Shiro with the Kinsen Bakia. Wow, these swords look amazing. We can also do this. Immediately, both of them would form something, a familiar looking sword. This is Caliber, a sword that Artoria likes to use a lot. Yeah, but now she uses a different sword. What was it called again? Excalibur? Yeah, Archer would then say, as it takes every ounce of his power. Archer would then scream before forming it. Excalibur before it immediately disappears. It takes so much power to form that thing, I'd rather even not. Yeah, it's weird actually, Shiro would then say. It kind of is, brother. As the boat didn't get up. Wow, your cooks are amazing. Midori noting that. Everyone here in Clock Tower is amazing. Heck, have you seen the Vizerga students? Vizerga class students? Yeah, I've heard of them. What about them? They're monsters, to say the least. Hmm. Wow, they gotta be strong. Yeah, they are. As then both Midoriya and Archer hears a big ass explosion. What was that? Not our problems. We'll just let the teachers handle this. You sure? What if someone gets hurt? Sira would then say. You and your heroism ideals. Hey, ironic coming from a guy who's also trying to become a hero. Shut up, Archer would then say, as sparks would fly between both of them. Enough. Should we go there? Again, not our problem. Kind of. I think my brother is right. Plus, I'm pretty sure the teachers can handle it. Meanwhile, in a different area, something went hand out. A cat girl, or what seems to be a cat girl with green and yellow hair, would start to shoot a bow and arrow at it. Come on, Hercules, step out of it. Jason, what the hell did you do? She would scream at Jason. I don't know. I just mentioned something to him, and he immediately got wild. There's some key words that can trigger him, and I think you just did. Ah! Immediately, all of them would jump away. Huff. Castor, stay away, Palix would then say to his sister. The both of the blondes would then look at Hercules, their old friend, now being a raging monster. Alright, we need to find a way to deal with this. As immediately, someone would land down in front of both of them. Eyes would sparkle as to see who it is. Kentucky, sir, Calix would then say. Don't worry, I got this. Let's see who can handle you now. Fine. Hey. Immediately he would then say, Hercules, seeing him, would try to use this sword before Kentucky then blocks it before slamming it away. Immediately he would then try to hit Kentucky again before he gets slammed in his face with Kentucky's feet. As his power would then start to rise up, he's getting stronger and stronger every second. And this is what I like it, kid. Bring it on! He would then immediately scream out, as Hercules would then scream like a wild beast, trying to catch Kentucky off guard. Kentucky, seeing this, would then immediately pull his fist back before punching him directly in the face with a hard-hitting punch. Hercules would then get sent flying back before he tries to get up, before an arrow shoots him. As immediately Kentucky realizes what it is. About goddamn time, Hercules. Oh, wait, he's here? Jason would then say. Yep. Calix would then realize it. The only person that can stop a monster like him would be another monster. Immediately, Hercules would get sent flying back. Brother, you gotta keep yourself in control. Don't let your quirk use you. Immediately taken ban does. Well, you know there's a reason why he's in the Berserker class. I know, and there's a reason why I'm here as well. Hercules, Hercules' older brother. Hercules would jump, trying to attack his older brother, before another arrow hits him, sending him flying. As Kentucky would then slam his axe at his head. Whew, that was done with, as they all can see his axe healing. Seriously, his quirk is overpowered as all hell, isn't it? Yeah, plus that's... How many lives do you think he has left? 11, Jason would immediately scream out. Well, at least it's gonna be back to normal, as they can see Hercules' body shrinking and turning back to normal. Seriously, you two quirks are very powerful. Both of us take our powers from the myth of Hercules. This is why we were named after it, after all, by our father, even though our mother hates us. Technically, you mean half-mother, right? Yeah, I know our dad has that thing of fooling around with women's. I really hate that for some reason. Kellogg's and Palix would then say, you said I'd have brother. Oh, yeah, right. Keep on forgetting that you guys are also my siblings. Ouch, Castor would then say. Sorry, Kellogg's. Palix. Oh, don't worry. He's gonna be fine for now. Seriously, you're really older than him, aren't you? I must... sure, I was born before him, but he still needs to control his powers. Even though he's kind of, very unique. The situation involved back to Midoriya and the rest. They all go back to their dorms as they see Midoriya sees Gurigo playing Genshin Impact. Play Genshin Impact? Yeah. As he sees her wishing. Oh god, don't tell me she's a gambling addict. No! She wouldn't scream, falling to the ground as Midoriya sees her losing her 50-50 to deal like on people. Hey, Dulik's not that bad of a character. I know, but I wanted Farina. For what reason? Immediately, alright. Sitting down, she wouldn't turn on the TV. Let me show you something. As Midoriya basically gets a crash course of the current Fontaine art conquest. With tears, cry, try not to cry, roll around, and then cry. That is all I can say. I'm very emotional about what happened to Farina, by the way. Yeah, I know, I'm calling about a fictional character. Whatever, she deserves better in the first place. Midori didn't say, wondering still then how much of a hectic can the rest of the day get. And he was not going to be ready for whatever the hell the next day was going to be. Anyways, the next day arrived as Midori decides to wear his normal uniform with the rest of the girls as well. Alright, ready to go? Midori didn't say to Medusa and Zoltar, both of them nodding their head, going out with Guriko following them. See you all after school, Guriko didn't say before going to her side. She was like, wish she was with us. Both of them nodded head before going to the saber class. Sitting down, he would then see that multiple students were talking to each other, including Castor and Palox, Chusalane with the only guy he ever talks to. Midori has noticed that. He did say that he was his roommate, so probably comes with that. Chusalane would just look at him with Midori getting a chill down his spine. Didn't help the fact that his chair was literally behind him, so he can only see the glares and daggers directly addicted to him. Well, I guess it was bad and back he goes, Midori thought to himself. Meanwhile, in the way, an assy blonde would immediately sneeze, feeling like someone immediately called his name. As they all were just there, immediately they hear something. Running footsteps before the break of a door. Coming to the door like a normal person. Immediately, everyone would immediately wild up. It's All Might! Before Chusalane makes the remark. Well, if that's how a normal person would enter the door, I wonder how a crazy person would. Immediately, everyone would start laughing at that. Sorry about that. Hey, looks like he's wearing his Golden Hints costume, Parallax would then say. Yeah, no, I guess you're right, Castro would then say. Huh, I never noticed that, Midori would then say. Huh, it's kind of interesting that how he decided to wear his Golden Ace costume. All other costumes he has today. Enough. Today we're gonna do... Yeah, Oma would immediately pull out. Battle simulation. They would be excited. Alright, who's fighting who? Chusalane would then say with a grin. Actually what? Midori would then say, you're gonna be fighting the Lancer class. Wait, what? Oh, that is interesting. Chusalane would then say with a smirk. And here's gonna things end up. Sorry, this part wasn't really that much of an actiony part. I wanted to more on focus on how this MHA world came to be with the explanation of Zeldris. I hope this may have answered many people's questions about how this world came to be. But yeah, if you guys like this part, like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me in the comment section what are the what ifs you wanna see. And I hope everyone has a nice day. See you all. Ta-ta.